Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Ghost of Antietam event. The first round here is smokestacks. You're seeing an overview of that, followed by our second map, which is framing fences. We got Conquest for you today, something we haven't seen with Ghost of Antietam yet, or with most events in general, but thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support the channel, please go to the link in the description. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos, get live streams of everything we do, and you can get no commentary, no UI broadcasts of all the things we cover. So with that being said, our teams for today, on the Confederate side, we got Archers Brigade, 7th South Carolina, 33rd Virginia, 7th Louisiana, 20th Georgia, 27th Virginia, Palmetto Battery, and sharpshooters, and we got the Irish Volunteer Brigade. On top of this, for the Union side, we got 3rd United States Horse Artillery, 5th Corps, 4th New Jersey, 2nd U.S. Sharps, Midwest Brigade, and the 1st Ohio. Server size today is about 300. In balance is 9 in favor of Union to start, but if you count artillery on top of this, it's up to, what, 16. So, crazy imbalance. Sorry we're a little late. Laptop crashed once I started recording. That's how it always goes. But regardless, co-commentating with me today, we got DrizzyDre. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Good evening, gentlemen. This is Lieutenant Colonel DrizzyDre of the 1st Louisiana Zouaves Archer Brigade. How you doing tonight, Eagle?
Doing pretty good. I'm glad you're able to be here. We've been communicating in DMs for probably like a month now, trying to find a date to get to work, and we finally did. So it's
Yes,
great
sir.
to have you here. So
Pleasure's
it looks
mine.
like they're fighting over all 3 points. If you don't know what conquest is, essentially everyone starts with even tickets, and your goal is to claim a majority of flags. When you claim a flag, that flag starts dealing a ticket drain on your opponent. The thing is, though, is if both sides have one flag captured, they cancel each other out. So right now, CSA has 2 flags. They have the, I don't know why that's not showing up. It's so tiny. You got A point there, which is captured by CSA. The B point here is captured by CSA. And the C point over in the distance is captured by Union. So CSA is up 2-1. Therefore, they're dealing basically a tags, 1 flag's ticket worth on the Union. So, but there we go. So Union neutralized A. Each point has 1. So DrizzyDre, what would you consider your plan for conquest? Like, what would you like to do strategy-wise?
I'd say anytime playing Conquest, I think my strategy at least is to focus. Choose 2 points, the most defensible points, and commit to those 2 points entirely. I really don't bother playing that 3rd point until I'm forced to do so, and I'd prefer to set up a strong defensive line around those 2 points and try and hold them for as long as possible. So it looks like the CSA is almost implementing that here. It looks like the Yankees pushed him off of A point here, the white picket fence. So we'll see if they can respond here and knock those Yankees back and set up a healthy perimeter on these 2 points.
Indeed. So speaking of the troops over here, it looks like you got some 8th Connecticut guys of 5th Corps, more 5th Corps kind of pulling up on the white fence there. The Union is capturing that point, so it's a good chunk of 5th Corps is over here contesting. You got the 14th Tennessee, part of Archer's Brigade, with the 20th Georgia, going over to the Mumma's Farmhouse Graveyard. Got the 5th Alabama. Their CSA artillery is located here. They had about 9, I think, guys on it. Looks like some 5th Alabama guys, but a lot of fighting happening over on that A point. On the B point, though, looks like you really have the rest of CSA. You have IVB, you got 1st LAB, 3rd USHA, and 7th LA. So, and then over on the C point, you got Union kind of holding this. So really, the only action that's happening is on the A point. You got 4th New Jersey over by the C point, 1st Ohio, Midwest Brigade, and the 2nd U.S. Sharps. So CSA.
I think that's going to be a temporary hold by the Yankees. Really, I really think they're sitting there waiting to see if they spot any CSA pushing towards C point. But I don't think a single body's going to go that way. And if I had to guess, those Yanks are going to march through the woods and put a pretty solid pincer here on the CSA. So hopefully the CSA can push a little forward down to A and really get their backs into a corner there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, CSA is really just not even bothering with the C point. They're just doing exactly what you were mentioning earlier. So it looks like Union's kind of won the A point, pushing CSA out of the graveyard, and they're going to have great shots on these guys.
Like fish in a barrel here. Run, boys, run. Yeah, this is quite a formidable force over here, V-Corps in the graveyard. CSA are going to have to rally together and plan something.
And it'll be interesting because unlike a good chunk of events that I normally cover on this channel, this doesn't have a Steam chat. So trying to communicate things on the fly with these bigger maps can be difficult. You got Union artillery located over here. You got 16 guys on it. CSA is going to charge them all.
Oh, good, good. But yeah, just a comment on that point you just made. Actually, for Ghosts of Antietam events, we don't allow strat chat in Steam chat or in game, so it makes it even more difficult. You have to send a runner to coordinate and get everybody on board to execute a plan.
Only thing you're moving on to is the afterlife, buddy. Come here.
But that adds to the realism. I think I enjoy it. It's not meant to be easy, right?
Right. It's a heck of a thing, though, when things work out well beautifully. I mean, during an EU event, which also doesn't use Steam Chat, I think it was historical rules. I watched a two-prong attack collapse on a defending point at the same time, and it was like, how the heck did they coordinate that? But
yep, those are the moments you live for in this game, right?
Yep.
Well, we're all chasing those moments where you feel like you're in a movie, and that's one of the reasons I love this game.
So CSA kind of camping Union artillery. I mean, these artillery guys are just spawning in and causing the Union to lose tickets. Granted, Union is ahead a little bit on CSA. They're up by a whole flag point right now, and they've got this whole A point locked down. Union's got C point locked down. CSA is kind of scattered throughout the center of this map. Looks like they're trying to maybe bunch up towards their artillery and push that way, but this is going to be difficult for CSA to kind of break them out.
I do have to say though, I like the move on artillery here. Take the artillery presence away, especially looking down on the field here and the bulk of the CSA line. That's a big win. Even if they can sit out there at that artillery point and just hold those Yankees back from retaking it, I think it means these guys we're looking at here are going to have an easier time being aggressive with V-Corps here and pushing towards A, and hopefully reversing the pincer here and clamping it down on the Union.
Right. I mean, just even though CSA is very scattered, they're kind of surrounding the Union here. And it might, if they all push at the same time, it's going to be a little too much for Union to handle. I mean, you got 20th Georgia kind of going straight to the the stone wall, but you got 14th Tennessee charging in here. Union's kind of just sitting reloading.
Oh, good timing, boys. Good timing.
Load my gun
And DSA is about to hit engage.
Get him, boys!
Oh no. Union countercharge from behind.
They came in, and CSA looks like they've been pushed out on the side of the artillery. The Confederate group going for the A point. We'll see who that is in a moment, but IVB is kind of going towards this stone wall. I don't know if they're more of a distraction force. They do have a couple flags, maybe another group coming up behind.
It looks like it. It looks like we have another CSA force moving down the road as IVB engages these Yankees.
And the Union is just destroying the CSA as they slowly trickle in there. I don't actually, CSA might win this, but Union definitely got the tickets there. I mean, does Union even have a, they do have a flag, but CSA has two. Going to the A point, you do have the first LAB here, decapping that point, and they do have a flag bearer as well. Union still have not left that C point, and 7th South Carolina is just sitting over there in the woods too.
It's a standoff. Yeah, you got to give credit to those Union boys. That defensive spear wall there did wonders. That was super effective, really well organized.
Indeed. And I mean, it's going to be really hard for Union to kind of hold on this side just because a good chunk of their team is sitting on that side of the map. It's not a whole lot, but granted, Union's outnumbered already with the imbalance, which is at 11 now. And again, artillery's down to 5, but that's a 16 infantryman imbalance. Those are, it's not a small, that's a big difference. Big difference. I was
It's
trying to
a good
make a
amount.
sarcastic joke, but I couldn't land it. So, anyways, CSA
Good
capping
effort.
the 8-point. They're up by 1 point right now, so they'll start slowly dealing ticket drain to the Union side, and the Confederate team kind of mobilizing pretty well on this front. Union kind of approaching from their artillery and using corn.
Great work here, and yeah, really the CSA just has to be successful once here to really give themselves an advantage. Like you just mentioned, it is a long run from the Union spawn to get back here, and as a result, if they can hold off V-Corps here, there's a good chance. Ooh, oh, surprise!
Blast the boys!
Officer to the left.
Look him in the pussy!
Officer to the right, guys.
And the Union side just getting there first. In large force 2 hitting that Officer. CSA looks a little confused.
Protect me.
Where's LAB? Shift right, independent fire on the white fence. Shoot through it, boys, shoot through it. There's a Yankee, he's trying
Union
to
actually pushing up.
Was a hamster, and your father smells of
Oh
alcohol.
dear, we're running through them.
Get beat!
Get that flag out of here, boys.
Get beat, bitch!
Hey, the Union really surprised them there. I don't think CSA saw them in the corn. They were positioning, but didn't expect them to be right up on them that quickly. So, hell of a job by the Union.
Indeed, you got a couple rambles on the side. Union going down to engaged. And Union's got kind of control of the point back, sending a couple guys in. More CSA kind of holding in the graveyard. On this front, oh, you got a couple CSA guys going after the C point. Let's see. Who's this poor man? Mr. Ghost from the 2nd U.S. Union. Uh-oh. Some IVB guys are chasing. Could Spurious hit the shot? Yes, he can.
Nice shot. Yeah, they might
And
just
Mr.
be harassing.
Oh, no.
Na na boo boo. Na na boo boo.
Chemical's a funny dude.
Indeed.
So this, I mean, hey, these Yankees here in the woods now might get a little more brazen here and come south. And that could be bad news for the CSA, really.
I mean, if only they saw that there was basically nobody to the B point and they could decap that.
Right, yeah. That's a very good point. Oh, CSA making progress over here. Looks like the Union tickets are dwindling in the area.
Union recapturing that point, so they're up by 1 flag.
Anything that is on the fence?
And some more Union coming across. I mean, that's the thing with these bigger servers, 300, 350, and probably going to get 400 at some point. I think it's going to really help the game modes of Conquest and Contention. Because it's similar to like Skirmish, when you play on a 50-man Skirmish server. It's big maps with not a lot of people, it's not fun. But a lot of these changes are helping Conquest and Contention out.
Absolutely, and really, I got to give kudos to the developers of this game for a game as old as it is, with as moderate of a following as it has. It's really refreshing to see developers who actually care about the game and follow the player base. And really, since I've been playing this game for the last 2 years, there have been quite a few major improvements. Of course, we're all waiting for horses still, right? Who isn't? But besides that, they've really made a lot of good tweaks to improve the player experience.
Indeed. You normally don't see a dev team stay on the game, especially with a more smaller following like this. But Union slamming into CSA. CSA's got a real nice spot.
Yeah, they're dug in here. They're dug in well.
I'm a little confused by the decision for Union to charge this out. Granted, we see, I don't know, CSA is actually trying to flank around the side, and Union actually is doing a lot better than what I thought.
Yeah, actually, you're right. There's a few pouring in the back there, filling in those lines. I think they're making this move because of the flank from the CSA and the Thorn. They had to choose one way or the other. And I think there's a more defensible position if they actually win this here.
CSA, these flags are keeping them in the fight on this side, although Union got 2 flags as well, and they're slowly starting to overwhelm that CSA group on the side. Although they're getting around the side, and they do have a flag, I don't know if they're going to be able to win this.
It'll be tough. It'll be tough. I think they're going to be chasing because the Union's
Where's
chasing.
Union go?
They might just want to stay and cap that A point, to be honest, right now.
Yeah, I don't know if Union was chasing, but they're completely spread out now, and CSA taking advantage.
Hey, you alert.
Certainly.
Sketchy. That's his name. I'm sorry. I forgot Sketchy. I'm sorry.
Oh, these are tough uniforms too, eh? You see, very, very similar. Very similar at times.
So they are decapping the A point. Despite all this, Union's basically up 3/4 of a morale stage. Dude, I can't imagine being this Union group holding over here, and you've waited, what, 20, 25 minutes now? For
Almost
something?
half the match. Crazy. Well, it is half the match, yeah. Wow.
God, I hope that's MWB.
Who is it? 4th New
Hey,
Jersey.
Was that MWB? Flag guy. Was that MWB who did that?
Consummate professionals, 4th New Jersey.
That's fucking awesome.
They do their job well.
Jeez, they're just vibing. Wait, B point's been decapped. A point's being captured by CSA, so Union's up by 1 flag right now. It looks like these Midwest Brigade guys and a couple 4th New Jersey ran over and just decapped the B point. And
Yep,
CSA doesn't have a flag either within the vicinity, because it looks like Union's charging out the artillery. They're just not stopping. Which, I don't know.
They don't really have a choice here, I don't think. But CSA needs to position themselves a little better here. Stop letting them run away. Cut them off.
I mean, Union's ascent almost wiped here. CSA spawn. Decently closer to where the fighting is. Union's there. You can see they're starting to move out, but Union might get wiped on this side, and I don't know where CSA flags are, but they still haven't taken B. Okay. CSA's got A, Union's got C, no one has B.
Why is there so many of you guys? Holy shit.
Why are you asking that many questions?
Why are you running into the trees?
Get back! Hey, how's it going? Oh, whoa, hey.
CSA really has to stop getting caught out here with their pants down. These Union guys are just running through them, and it's not like there's always been a numbers advantage here. I think they're just really catching CSA off guard here with their aggression. So
Down the road.
It's insane. I mean, being down nearly 20 guys and doing this well is a heck of a thing.
yeah, hopefully the CSA organizes here and makes a game of it.
And they have a chance. Ooh, we got some First Ohio guys. They could try to go sneaky over to that A point. But it looks like we got some aggression towards the B point right now as Union, again, still is holding C. You got 5th Corps moving up this way.
Oh, hi, guys.
I think Union may have decided not to bother with A anymore. Play the CB game.
Yeah. So CSA cap the B point. They're up by 1 point right now, but Union's kind of just pushed them off. 8th Connecticut's been alive this whole time. Like, seriously, since we saw that charge over here, they've been alive, and they just swept up the rest of the CSA guys there, and they're decapping the point.
My goodness. Yeah, CSA needs to reorganize here and move together.
And it looks like they're somewhat starting to do that towards the B point. We got a couple Confederate groups over here. Because we do have 1st Ohio and 5th Corps guys pushing over that way. I mean, Union could just send a couple guys over here and just skirm with them for a while and distract a fair amount. But looks like we're going to have an encounter here at the B point. Union decap B point.
I gotta say, I don't like this this charge here. It was a fruitless charge, to be honest with you. When you have numbers like that, I mean, it's usually my tactic to shoot as much as possible and shred them a bit before I make an aggressive move like that, unless it's a desperation move, right? But I think CSA really should probably set up and skirmish in this field or in these woods and take as many casualties as possible before making another charge. Because really that's the only reason they're down big in this game is failed charges and failed defensive charges.
Jeez. And Union looks like Union is decapping A too. Union's going to have 2 points up on CSA any second now.
Wow.
I mean, what are these guys doing?
Yeah. Who is it? 14th? 7th? They probably don't even realize.
Where'd that artillery shot go? Anyways. Yeah, they're wiping the artillery, but oh, Union's gonna cap A. We might see a counterattack here. If you capture all 3 points, we didn't say this at the beginning, but if you capture all 3 points, then you hold for 3 minutes. By hold, I mean if the opponent team doesn't lower and raise their own flag within 3 minutes, you can just win the game.
Yep.
And it takes like 45, 50 seconds to lower or raise a flag. So CSA's got to move quick to one of these places. Holy crap.
It doesn't look like they're going to make it at all. This is
3 minutes.
really sloppy. Really sloppy.
And also, too, Union's dealing 3 flags worth of damage on the CSA right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy
terrible. I don't think the CSA reorganized once.
I mean,
that was a lot of reactionary moving.
If I were CSA and I saw the numbers in balance that we had with infantry, because again, CSA's been up by almost 15, 20 most of the whole game.
Yep.
Then CSA should be blobbing up and moving as one big group.
Agreed. Agreed.
And just focus on A and B here.
It looks like too many separate ideas are happening all at once here.
So IVB's got a flag going to A. It's almost at the 2-minute mark. Union looks like they're going to maybe contain the B point here. CSA does have a down flag. CSA just needs to be worried about retaking this point. Again, CSA now starting to move towards the B point.
But watch how the Union in the field respond here. The Union are going to do exactly what they should, and they're going to sit there and they're going to skirmish them. Oh, no. Actually, 14th is already moving from the south up north. They can't sit there.
Yeah, realistically, the only thing the Union should be doing is sitting back and shooting the guys trying to lower, raise the flag. Like Union, 5th Corps guys holding down the B point very well. I think A point is going to be the point because Union's starting to decap it right now. Or sorry, CSA. But regardless of this, look at CSA hit breaking. In the past 2 minutes, they've gone basically down a fourth to half a morale stage.
Yeah, wow.
So CSA is going to survive because they're going to be able to retake the point here, but there's no shot they're winning the game.
Not a chance. This is too big of a deficit to come back from, honestly. And given how they're operating right now, I don't think they're going to put together any sort of competent plan. They really have to hunker down and find a healthy position, comfortable position, and defend 2 points and shred as many tickets as possible. But I don't know if they're going to be able to do that.
Right. I mean, when you're down more than a morale stage.
Yeah, that's a tough.
Really, maybe just trying to take all 3 points, but CSA haven't even tried the C point, and Union's just been. So Union still has 1 more point contested. They have B and C right now. Confederates have A point, but it looks like Confederates are about to uncap B, which they just did. And it looks like they'll probably raise their own flag. At least I would assume.
So now it's really, I don't know about you, Eagle, but to me, it's whoever's in the position they're in, they need to stay put right now for the CSA. They need to stay put and dig in. Take as many Union down as possible. But here we go, Union making a push on A with numbers on my first LAB, boys. Let's
Because
see
the
how
best
this
bet,
goes.
best bet for CSA right now, I think, is a draw. I don't think you're overcoming a morale and a force difference, plus a lot
Agreed.
more within 15 minutes too. So CSA has 2, Union has 1 point, but best CSA bet is to get a draw, and you just need to be the same morale stage as your opponent, which
That's it.
CSA
We
has
might
to
be able
knock
to
Union
get
down
him
a
down
morale
to break
stage.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but CSA has to avoid going to last stand within 15 minutes, which I don't know about that one, especially with Union about to retake A. They're holding C, and Confederates are really surrounded by that B point and are kind of spread out.
I don't think they're tracking Union movement very well at all right now. The majority of the CSA force is all in the forest there. There isn't even an even split. It looks like just the first LAB and first SCO down here trying to hold off one of the biggest groups in the Union.
And they don't even have a flag.
They'll
Oh,
fight
wait,
to the
maybe they
last,
do.
though.
Oh, he just left. There's more CSA over there. Fair enough.
Just giving up unnecessary tickets here.
This is terrible. And Union looks like they're contesting the B point. Confederates still look kind of scattered. I mean, look how just spread out they are in the woods. A lot of
Yeah.
CSA flags on their own, a couple of 4 or 5 groups. Looks like you have a couple of groups moving to the C point, which is IVB and 20th Georgia. And both of them together could take it, but nothing's happening over here. Union just down. I mean,
This is the
it's a
battlefield,
19.
this field.
It is 19 infantry and balance and 5 artillery and balance for a total of, now it's 21. This is a 25-man imbalance in favor of CSA right now.
Yep, and going back to what I said about tactics here, it looks like IVB and whoever else was with them, they're pushing north. They're giving up on the AB tactic here and trying to make a move for C. But really, I mean, what chance do you have of holding C? C is so close to that Union spawn. And even if we take it, they're not going to dig in there and be able to defend. If they couldn't do so at A or B, I don't think they're going to have success up there. And here we go, Union going to take B casually.
Yep, and Union's going to get all 3 points. We'll see what happens over on this front. Does CS, I would assume they have a flag. They got 1 flag here at least, so we'll see what happens, but they got 2 flags actually. Union doesn't have a flag over here. 4th New Jersey finally get in some action.
I think Jack
do have
has
a
the
flag.
flag, but it's glitched out
Lieutenant
there.
Colonel, can you
Just
run
a blue
after 2nd
baton.
US and let them know that
If it starts doing that, eventually all the men's faces are going to go
on the right
invisible.
time, shift
That's
it
normally
right,
Oh,
happens to
great.
me. So 20th Georgia hitting hard on the flank.
We're not hitting a lot of shots here, though.
Kill him! Stand and load!
There we go, Union cap. Confederates are going to hit last stand before they decap or retake a point, if they even do.
You guys are numbered.
Without a doubt.
We got you outnumbered. Dude.
Wow.
Dude,
Just,
Vivid is doing
I'm
some
sorry.
trash talk.
Yeah, rightfully so, man. This is embarrassing here on the CSA's end.
And where'd IVB go? Oh, they pulled off. Crap, CSA might. Regardless, I mean, CSA are going to win this.
Union.
Or yeah, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Actually, the sides flipped. Anyways, yeah, no, Union's going to win this in 2 minutes.
Without a
And
doubt.
CSA
Yeah.
hits last stand.
That was a quickie.
Was indeed. That's I think the one part I don't like about Conquest Contention is that the maps are so big and you need to basically wipe the entire team when they're in last stand in order to win the game.
Yeah.
which is why they have this 3-minute counterattack. But regardless, looks like you have a last desperate attempt here. CSA actually neutralized B. 14th Tennessee. They're getting swallowed up here though. Let's go look at the B point here quickly. Honestly, don't even retake the point.
No, just call it. Let's move on to the next one here.
Do we need to get a flag
That's-
on this for that to
No.
timer to stop?
Nope. That's the other thing too, is there will be situations like this in conquest matches, and I'll just be like, okay, you're not going to win the game. Stop fighting. Let's move on to the next round. But
Agreed. Yeah, no point in drawing it out, right? Let's save 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, that was
Oh.
disappointing. I mean, what you saw there perfectly was the difference between the Union moving together with, you know, a few leaders here working in conjunction, and a lot of CSA leadership not working together there. That was a real one-sided affair.
It is, and this flag's not going to do anything. It's delaying the inevitable. I mean,
Yeah.
CSA is never going to retake another point, and if they do, it's not going to do anything. Regardless, let's watch the CSA slowly fizzle out. We got 5th Corps charging up some 3rd USHA guys.
Countercharge them! Countercharge! Stretch Bonds hole! Stretch Bonds hole! Where is he? Give me Bonds ball! I want that! Where's Bonds?
Good friendly fire there.
I don't see no shoes!
And they go through and wipe. Looks like the few remaining CSA remnants, 1st LAB, looks like they're going to go out for the 8 point.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Get on the stone wall, get on the stone wall. Stone wall, stone wall.
And if they go for the 8 point, they might actually be able to get it if Union doesn't see them in the distance, because they're charging out CSA artillery.
Yeah, I think the Union must see them though, crossing the field there.
Yeah, one of these guys has to, especially if someone's shooting at you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Northeast boys with Irish.
Kill the racism.
They not like us. They not.
What's that big old crowd?
Oh, they definitely saw. There they go.
Quick sprint, boys. As fast as you can go, gentlemen.
Those boys seem to have a little bit of
There's a
ground.
few Union still at 8.2, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah, good
okay.
couple. Was it?
Oh yeah.
14th! Break reloads and brace! Pull off the fence! Pull off the fence!
Yeah, they're going down the fence, boys.
They're not
They're
charging
coming
yet.
to our southwest! They're coming to our southwest!
Exactly. I'd be standing and shooting for as long as possible, or at least getting a load and swinging off of that bush to
Right.
shoot on point. You know where they're going.
So Union have essentially wiped the field outside of the group on the 8 point. Sure, there's a couple guys on artillery and a couple there, but Union's about to take the B point.
Huzzah! Maryland's inbound, buddy!
Yeah, here we go. We got 20th Georgia, 7th LA, 3rd USA. I mean, just a mix of groups, mix of guys left, and they're gonna die. Please
Yep,
destroy
no
'em.
one's looking on their right shoulder. Wow.
Point blank shots.
Just
Okay, maybe they
poor
didn't have
battlefield awareness.
Catfish, save me! Save me, boys!
to stop.
This flag down. We're gonna fucking
No! No!
Oh my god, dude. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do this shit, AG.
It's just kind of wild.
Somebody get that
They're
flag.
like one of
Somebody
the
get a flag
last few
and get
guys
ready.
left.
Somebody get a flag.
Yeah.
Somebody grab a flag and get ready.
Well, the
It's almost
counterattack
done,
began right
it's
before the
almost done.
decap,
Somebody
so
get the flag and get over here.
it's
Get over here. Get the flag.
3 minutes at least until we're over.
Oh god. Oh god.
Okay.
You're not gonna do nothing! Huzzah!
Well, here's the last couple of rebels.
At least they're running into the flames.
I appreciate that. couple more sitting back here. Which what we want here?
I'm sure you have a bayonet.
So yeah, you got any thoughts for this first round? Any more you'd like to give as it finally comes to a close?
I think I said all that needed to be said there. Very impressive work by the Union. A really poor response from the CSA. Super unorganized fighting, and I mean, the results speak for themselves. Hopefully, they can recover and make the second one a bit more competitive. But I mean, like I always tell my boys, it's about having fun, and it looks like the CSA had fun regardless. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's true. Jeez Louise. Yeah, no real other way to say it. Frankly, you're up by 20-25 dudes most of the round. You can't lose like that. Really well done on part of the Union. Very impressive. I mean, it's going to be really funny if they balance the sides to make them even for round 2. Um, that'll be interesting. But anyways, congrats to Union. That was just plain out impressive. And with that being
Absolutely.
said, we will see you for round number 2. All right, here we are with round number 2. They fixed the balance. I think 3rd USSHA switched to Union, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I don't know, but 2nd US went over to CSA. Numbers are fixed. And it's interesting because 2nd US went to CSA. I don't know if a group left or what, but regardless of that, artillery is an 8-man in balance. So numbers are about 5 off infantry wise. So this is a nice little map. You got Bloody Lane located here. You got Roulette Lane here. You got the Piper Farm right there. That's basically what this Conquest map is. And CSA has the nicer spawn. You can see they're getting to that middle point of contention way quicker than the Union is. And CSA captured the C point, Union about to capture A, but this B point will be interesting. And it'll be interesting to see how CSA wants to defend this, because they definitely have enough guys, if they want to kind of guard the whole line of the map. So we'll see how it goes for them.
I suspect they're going to line themselves up on that high ground there, but what's really going to be a deal breaker is how effective that Union artillery is. Let's see if they can hit their shots or if CSA can dig in here.
Which, for reference, you got CSA artillery on top of the hill there on the Union artillery position on Roulette, and then you got Union artillery here. CSA up 2 points right now. It'll be interesting, though, because if CSA hold up on that high ground here, they're giving up this kind of middle point, so whoever holds this point's got to kind of hold down there. Union capture A. It's 2-1 right now. Union kind of two-pronging this right now. The Union right push, I got 5th Corps, 4th New Jersey. On the far left, Midwest Brigade and 1st Ohio. It looks like they're going to go up the middle. But the far left, I see more 5th Corps guys here. CSA, on the contrary, got some 1st South Carolina guys, part of Archer's Brigade moving this way. You got 1st LAB going CSA right as well. 14th Tennessee. I think 7th Tennessee, 5th Alabama here, but looks like we're going to have fighting on the point where 7th LA IVB is holding. And what the heck? This Union group just did a little L movement around IVB. And
I don't like that movement personally. I mean, IVB going up and over there, stepping in front of their friendlies, taking shots from the fence is just risky.
yeah, you know the Union's coming from that side. I don't know why you would put yourself there unless... I don't see it.
I don't
Anyways,
see it. You're just putting yourself in a vulnerable position, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
You got AP Connecticut here,
Never mind. Stay on this side.
taking some shots.
About face.
Get back into the corner.
Well,
Snake fence. Fall into the fence.
4th New Jersey didn't go in with them, but now they're going in. CSA looks like they held their right. Or at least Union's not really getting aggressive here, but
Very close west.
I mean, Union appears to be winning on this middle point right now. I mean, you got a lot of CSA sitting back here, which is a great position, but Union will probably take the point.
Yeah, and it's going to be awfully hard for IVB to pull off of that position, so I think they're really living or dying out there.
Clayton, Abby, and
But I like this tactic here,
maybe
looking high
Luce,
over the
get
corner. I
back,
think
get
they
on the
know
fence, get on the
exactly
fence.
where Yankees are close here. They surprised them. Oh, speaking of surprises,
I mean, IVB at this point's outnumbered. It's just a matter of time. And I mean, Union's down a third of them are out of stage right now.
Holy shit! I thought that was a friendly for a second. Thank you for saving me. Yes, Shark. Shark, you
Looks
were
like
here
some
by
7th LA
promoted
guys
to
moved up here as well.
honorary
And IVB's just getting kind of slowly dwindled down. Now they're moving up for the point. Looking on this far side, CSA getting charged up by Union, and Union prevailing there.
Touch my seal, my general, my
Easily.
major general.
I think the tactic right now, though, for the CSA is shred as many tickets as possible and make an organized push for that B point at the right time. Assuming, of course, that the Union don't try and sneak around. They usually like to send someone around for C point. They love sneaking around, sending a sleeper cell in.
Indeed. Now, not gonna lie, the imbalance. So Union decap with 1 point each, but with the 25 imbalance that we saw in favor of CSA last round, it really feels like CSA's outnumbered right now. At least
It does,
just
yeah.
looking
Oddly.
over. They're
It's
not.
it's good positioning by Union, I think. Look at this defensive line they have around B. But here, CSA, I don't know who that is making a move into the corner, but that at this point, that's solid. Make a disruptive move here. Make the Union change their position. Yeah, this looks good. Gives the guys on the hill open shots on the guys in the road.
Forming a square, kind of. It's going to be very hard for CSA to push Union out if they get all their flags here, though. I mean, those fast respawns. It's so
Yeah,
hard to
absolutely
shoot
correct.
somebody out of a position, though.
Looks like CSA's moving left across the ridge there.
I mean, yep. CSA, they just got to get on one of the Union sides and kind of hit them from the side, not necessarily going straight at them, which... If these three
This is
guys
an
run across
interesting-
this successfully, I don't even know.
We're buying a lottery ticket tonight if they make it.
Yeah, they're up.
Union kind of stopped shooting. What the heck? How did they survive
Union's
that?
moving. Union's shifting big time.
Yeah, you got some 5th Corps guys engaging. I think he wants to get him, but Union kind of holding that pretty well. Union kind of actually backed off into the corner a little bit. Maybe baiting CSA down. Next group for CSA moving in. 19th Georgia from Archer.
This is the issue here. Everyone going one by one again. One by one against the largest Union group.
Yep, and then you get 7 Tennessee sitting back here, spreading out, taking shots. It looks like CSA is gaining some ground on this side.
Hey, Welder, don't crouch.
IVB.
Finally forming a line here.
20th, yeah.
Don't tell him to crouch.
Oh,
He
sorry.
can do whatever he wants.
Sorry. I forgot he's in a different regiment.
But they need to beware of that Yankee artillery. Those guys are accurate. Look, they're already dialing in.
We shall see. But Union still has 2 flags, tickets going down for CSA. And CSA is actually decapping the point, you can see on the right side. Overshot. Actually, almost hit these guys coming down.
Yeah. Those gentlemen need to fill in the fence line.
What is the 7th South Carolina doing? I don't get the point being out that far with 5 of you guys with no flag. This is going to happen. So, Union now going up and over the snake fence. Out of all the places I thought they were gonna go, this is a place. They do have a little bit of a defilade. I'm just surprised they're not
A
using
little.
the fence at all. There they go. And CSA finally captured the point.
CSA hitting their shots here as well.
And CSA now collapsing on the side and Union getting pushed back. Union on the left side kind of holding off over there, but Union's about to hit engaged. Actually, CSA, are they countercharging this? I don't think there's a need to, but
There is no need. There is no need.
it's IVB going in. Yeah, you have a nice defensive position. Don't overextend by accident. But honestly, Union looks so confused, and IVB's wiping.
Yeah, it looks like it, surprisingly. There's still 6 or 7 of them in the corn there. But I agree. I mean, take the little victory, right? Just throwing yourself out there puts so much at risk that you don't need to.
Union go down to engage. Confederates up by about half morale stage. Almost a third of the way through the match. CSA reforming. I like what CSA is doing right now. I should have done this maybe at the beginning, but hey, you try something, it doesn't work, you try something else. So
Exactly. Yep.
how do we have it where CSA is doing better when they're
All right.
fair numbers?
It happens. It happens.
That's fair.
But it finally looks like they're all in a defensible position. No CSA unit is running around aimlessly here or being overly aggressive. And this is exactly how you need to play a hillside. You have high ground, you have position. Even if they recap this point, organize, and you can push down and cap it again. Surely. Make them pay, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's what they're doing.
So a couple of Union
get
guys
the
going down
rest.
this right side. Midwest Brigade guys are. But I mean, Union's got to coordinate something here. It's a hard point to take, and you definitely can't do it when you're not going in together.
That's it. That's it.
And obviously, it's going to be hard to coordinate something, but frankly, it's better to spend a few minutes to figure everything out than lob in and die a bunch.
Exactly. Yeah, waste 20 minutes just throwing yourselves at the same spot over and over again. But it looks like there is some communication going on here. I see runners moving from V-Core up to the front.
Yep.
Off the fence, straight ahead. I need you to skirmish that battery to get it out of our hair.
Some counter battery here.
All hexagons, break off.
Looks like CSA batteries being a bit of a pest, eh? Oh, good hits. Good hits.
Yep. Got about one guy there. It's the unfortunate thing, you see all the red mist and normally it's 1 or 2 kills. It makes me sad.
Yeah, I agree.
Artillery's great at a lot of things. I just don't think you can get a lot of kills. Knock down people, make them scared, but suppress the crap out of them.
Hey, I've been on the receiving end of this Yankee artillery many a time, and I can confirm they're deadly. They're deadly, for sure. But, I mean, it's not, you're not obliterating people, and it makes it all the more satisfying when you hit that shot perfect, right?
Yep, very true. So Union's kind of flanking around the far side here. Union could try to send a couple guys, because that's the thing, right? CSA's got this great position. How do you dislodge them? Uncap the C point.
That's it.
Because if they haven't effectively communicated how they're going to get that C point, it might cause some chaos. So
Yep, and this is what I mentioned at the start of the match. They love to do that. Just send a little group around to take C and disrupt. And that's exactly what they have to do.
We need to do that.
Now, the key is CSA just needs to not over-respond if it happens. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's like driving.
You need to hold. That's it, yeah. Little corrections. Don't overcompensate. Here's fifth foul. Perfect. Fifth foul's going to handle it.
Union actually holding on the top, though. And it's more and more CSA are starting to switch over to this side. IVB is.
This could be a problem. This seems a bit much.
It's about.
Actually, yeah, look. Yankees are all moving into the field now.
Yeah,
Wow.
good Union court. Oh, crap. Speaking of getting behind your opponent, Union only has artillery back here, and.
Confederates behind us! Confederates! Confederates!
For South Carolina. My goodness.
Someone's gonna. There they go. And Union, I think these guys are maybe doing the same, but a little more CSA. Actually, I think those might just be artillery guys. Yep. So they got no rifles.
Oh, that's the whole coach.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Union lost a point. CSA's up by 2 points right now.
Bring me back.
For South Carolina doesn't have a flag though to cap the A point. That's unfortunate, but let's see if CSA can reinforce and realize what's happening here.
I mean, wait. Couple CSA in the bushes to Union's left. First LAB down on the bottom side of the hill. Second US moving over to the side, but if CSA doesn't move in together, they might be defeated in detail very quickly.
Absolutely.
Don't let him take the flag.
And IVB getting thrown back there. Union do decap that C point behind us.
There we go, boys.
So CSA's up by 1. Union's about to hit taking losses.
Look at
Oh
it
my
fly
goodness.
Away. Look at it bounce all the way.
Wow.
On your star, break your loads.
Keep moving. If you stay still, you will die.
Company C, stay here. Company C.
Union paid for this move though. CSA almost had a full morale stage.
I mean, yeah, you have that. It's been a while, and when you're down by a flag or so, that can happen. Now you got the 14th Tennessee charging in here, and they're going to get destroyed.
Yep.
At least they should. Maybe not. Actually, probably. That's the unpredictability of spectating sometimes, because it's like, oh, you think this, and then you turn the camera 2 inches, and it's like, oh, there's a couple more guys
Yeah.
there, but it's a mess. Union had taken losses. Union is getting a flag over there. Oh, he's double backing. Why?
Yeah,
Oh,
Union's
wait,
in a bit of an uncomfortable position here though.
Air
Someone's
cap.
lifting it.
Indeed. And Union's not going to get a flag back to their own flag anytime soon, so fascinating.
Up and over, up and
And
over.
interesting positions for both sides.
I mean, a couple of guys from CSA moving out. From Maine, you do have these Union guys who captured C. Looks like they're heading back up towards the artillery. 14th and 7th Tennessee now being pushed out by 5th Corps. CSA hitting engaged. Both sides still at 1 point.
Forward, keep pushing, boys. Full speed, full speed, full speed.
10 G's Louise. This round has just turned into complete chaos.
It organized there for a few brief moments, and the Yankees threw a literal wedge down the middle of the CSA. It's getting very interesting.
Sir, stop rambling, sir. Everyone protect the flag. Everyone protect the flag.
Again, blue baton. Can't see that flag. Love it.
Yep. It's not a flag. It's dick baton, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And Union, I don't. This is timed very well. They're collapsing on both sides of the B point, and whoever this is, finna die. 7th LA. They have no flag either.
Yikes. Cut your losses,
Right here,
fellas.
boys.
Get
Nice
out
try,
of there.
bro.
So, assuming Union decaps this point, which you can see on the left side, they are. 7th LA basically wipes, and Union's going to retake this point. At the A point, Confederates are here. They do have a flag. It's 20th. Surely artillery can hold. Oh, are they actually going to try to hold? Oh, crap, they are.
Here they come, boys.
Wow, I mean, they have 15 guys with blades. 20th charging without bayonets for some reason. Explain that to me.
Crap, they're holding.
Yep, that's what happens when you
What?
come in with a wooden stick. I mean, that was wild.
Why? Bro, why
3rd
you
USHA just held
there's no.
that charge. They're now
Oh.
Why do they
countercharging.
keep stabbing us? That's not nice. Stop doing that. That's so mean, dude. Stop stabbing.
CS. So CSA are gonna win this eventually, but I mean, these guys just going right away, going again.
They're coming back for more.
I mean, this has got to be a huge ticket drain on the Union. But it is
That
great.
officer could win the day, though. Let's see, 19th.
So Union have B and C right now. Confederates about to get the A point, I presume, anyways. Yep, they got the A point.
So shoot that officer.
Oh.
There we go.
They're coming in,
More.
boys. How many more waves of this are we gonna get?
Yeah, come here. Come closer. Come closer. There you go.
What was it I learned from Indiana Jones? Don't bring a sword to a gunfight. Anyways, that's such a great clip. Midwest Brigade, 1st Ohio, moving in here, but numbers are kind of even here. That flag respawn moving in fast. Quickly looking at the other side. Union holding up on that half hill there. A couple down here too. Union wiped towards CSA spawn. I see a couple flags there with CSA group here, but even though Union might be losing a fair amount of tickets. Oh, so CSA hold. Their flag ran away, what I think, way too soon.
Agreed. Agreed.
And Union artillery is going to this position.
Protect the flag!
What a fight. What a fight.
And I assume artillery can decap the point as well.
Fuck you.
I
We
believe
do have
they
some
can.
CSA moving through the corn. Got 2 flags here.
First Louisiana joining 20th GA.
What the heck? So there's a couple more than 2 flags that I saw over here. Dang.
Oh, wow. Big shot.
That would have been funny if that second artillery shot a moment ago hit CSA spawn.
Come on, baby.
Yeah.
Let's play a little bit
On the
better,
chevrons,
Shelby.
boys. On the chevrons. Work together.
Oh, good hits.
But Union's going to wipe the artillery. And it's holding real far back. Oh, they're charging a Confederate group out. There's a down flag. Who is it? What group? 7th Tennessee.
Hold, boys, hold. Back to the top, boys.
And this is an issue here because once again the CSA is segmented, fighting individual battles out here, and already the Union are clawing back on the morale.
Indeed, they're spending a lot of. I mean, I guess Midwest Brigade 1st Ohio's back in here. I guess this is kind of an easy point for CSA to hold. And it's a ticket drain on the Union, but the Union really does want to. Are they quick timing? Oh, they're double quicking. 4th New Jersey.
Keep it going straight.
CSA taking back that C point in the distance. Do they have a flag? They have a flag. They're taking it back, and Union's holding in. Okay, they got 2 kind of groups here. So CSA about to take losses. Union saw it breaking.
CSA needs to be careful here. Eventually, those down Yankees at the front will come back at me here.
Back up and over, back up and over. Independent fire towards A point, independent fire towards A point.
CSA get the C point on the far side. This flag bearer is...
Independent fire, boys.
He's been very amped to leave right away. Granted, they do have another flag up here, but that's unfortunate.
Fall back on Star. Fall back.
Seventh, get into the cover.
5 miles left, march.
Okay,
Anyway.
leaving, I think.
Union pushing back towards the C point. It's fascinating that B is uncontested. Make sure you have a couple of guys. Right as I say something, of course.
It's really surprising that Union is doing what they're doing. They really should have just refocused on B and A. Refixed.
Hey, we can go through the house.
Do not go through the house. You'll get banned.
Up and over. You heard him. Up and over.
On the right.
So Union's bonsaiing this C point. We know B is going to get decapped in a minute. These poor Confederates don't even realize what's about to hit them from behind.
Decap.
Hey, you're a rebel. Get out of here, boy.
Grab that flag.
Jeez,
Oh, here
Louise.
comes a big CSA force. Oh, what a hit from Marty.
DSA decapping B. They're up 2 flagpoles on Union right now.
I'd say that already hit did a little more than just scare the Union.
Yep. Knocked them all down. Killed a couple. Union collapsing from the other side of the house, though. Union hit breaking.
Oh,
great shot.
Another great hit. I absolutely love fighting in this this little area here. It's one of my favorites.
Confederates hit taking losses.
Yeah, they shoot me too if I'm off with it.
Back off the fence.
Dumbass.
Back off.
Union holding 1 flag back.
Like that.
To the right, on the right fence.
Looks like CSA's back up to a full morale stage here.
I'm scared.
They took away that little bit that the Union clawed back.
Both sides have a flag over here. Dashing back to the other side. CSA still holding here. I think they picked up that down flag. Union is charging in right now, though. Again, CSA flags just want to leave right away. Both flags running.
It's
how many
impressive
CSA
that
guys?
these boys are holding here, though.
Yeah, it's a heck of a thing.
Leave.
So they decap A, but I think CSA is going to be able to take this back. Oh, we're lagging a little.
A little bit.
There we go. We're back. Oh, a little laggy. We're back.
Union taking a big ticket hit there.
Yeah, and I mean CSA still has 1 flag. Actually, a mob of Union that got killed over there are now respawning on this side. And
That's what I mean. Unbelievable that this small group of CSA is holding here and just shooting them heads up. Is that 20th GA and 1st LAB still?
20th, yep, 20th and LAB.
I don't know how good the wheelbarrow
See
is.
some 1st South Carolina guys here as well. See,
Right where?
once as they're about to charge, yeah, like once Union's about to charge, or honestly, I mean, just yeah, I like what they're doing. They're pulling back a little further. They're gonna use the stone wall, wait for Union to charge them, and then maybe at that point leave, but don't necessarily give up the field yet. But cutting back over to the roulette portion of the map, Union's
They just
holy
gotta
crap.
keep them occupied over there at A, honestly. If they keep pestering them, you know, you're taking away a massive force of Union troops, and this is really the only other large group on the map here.
Quick, let's go, boys.
Just go.
The CSA holding in those beehives right there.
Pixie Valley.
Shoot these guys, shoot these guys up, shoot these guys up, shoot these guys up, shoot these guys up. Shoot these guys up. They're just standing here. They're just
Now,
And
question for
CSA's
you,
up.
Eagle.
Yeah,
Do you call these peaks and valleys or pickets?
peaks and valleys.
Peaks and valleys, eh?
That flag! Get
What do
that
you
flag.
mean by pickets?
Call it a picket.
Boys, wrap right, come here.
The
So-
one
What-
triangle we call a picket.
Oh, so when you say like form picket or whatever, pickets or whatever, you do.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
2 per picket or whatever. We'll throw
Sure,
2
sure.
per triangle, 3 per picket.
Right. I've never heard that before. That's a first.
It's funny. I've fought on both sides in this game for a time. We were Union way back in the day, and it's funny because that's the one major difference in communications, at least, that I noticed.
That's fascinating.
What we call the fence.
Right. You thought they had different words for battlefields. No. Positioning on a fence? Yes.
That's it. Yep.
So Union falling back, they eventually did retake this A point, and Union, I don't know if they directly charged at them, but what we're seeing right now is they're trying to hit around the side, which not a bad idea, but CSA can just readjust very easily on the other side of the stone wall.
Yep, and they're doing just that right now. Doing a great job pestering these guys still, keeping them busy.
If we zoom out to kind of see what's going on, some Union are going at the artillery, retreating Union, kind of going around. Maybe they'll hit the B point. The Confederates reforming after that charge. But both sides have 1 point. The middle point's not capped. So,
Let's go.
8th Connecticut not worried about the B point. They want the artillery.
Aim and fire,
Yeah, it might be in their best interest considering the hits that artillery was getting.
Get your pistol out. It's really saving you right now. Ooh, bye, officer. Hey, everyone run away because you're too racist to stay and fight, dumbass.
You can't say that. You can't say that. Don't
Oh,
say that.
sorry. They just say the just assume they're racist. My bad.
Not all of them. Not all of them. Calm down.
all guys.
Those are the type of people we need in this game.
So they're charging out the artillery. This retreating group has enough guys, and they're charging towards this B point, which was 7th LA. It looks like they decapped. CSA is being charged up top. Looks like they're trying to retreat through the orchard, and it looks like they're winning from the overview, but they're really retreating. So despite that, Union's going to gain that ground, and Union winning at B as well. But CSA coming down the hill.
Here they come.
Shoot his ass.
There's a lot coming down.
Oh no, they're gonna try and hold here. Wow.
Go. Back over.
Private First Class Elmo over there.
Oh, just overshot.
Ooh.
But CSA, one of these 2 flags will surely be picked up. There we go. It's one.
Dude, we mossed them. We mossed the flags. We're so fast.
And they're going to get that B point. So Confederates are going to be up by 1 flagpole in a moment. As for the most part,
CSA Reg. 20th and 1st LAB still hanging in there on that right flank by the orchard wall.
it's impressive.
It really is. I'm very impressed. Great response from CSA in the second match.
Hey, AB, you see Bill, you see Major Bill, AB, tell him I love him. Tell him, love you from Spurious. Tell him that.
I can't hear anything.
8 minutes left on the clock. CSA's up by 1 flagpole. They're up by 1.25 morale stages, 1 1/4. And I mean, this round is pretty much over. I don't see how Union's going to take this back unless they cap all 3 points, which I don't know. Probably
It's
not.
not out of the realm of possibility, but yeah, it'll be very difficult.
Yo, they're coming, they're coming.
Union
Oh.
decap C.
Oh my god.
This is what I mean. I think they just sent 3 guys over there. Look over at C point. I'm pretty sure there's only 3 Yankees over there. Just a little cellar guys.
Come back, come back.
It's a very smart tactic. It really is.
Oh my god, Jake. Run, Jake.
He's at a stamina. He died.
Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Run.
What the heck? Why is there a gun right here?
Oh my god, here they come.
Fascinating. CSA have essentially, outside of those 3 hooligans, which let's go see who they are. So why not?
Did you guys just hear that door?
Yeah, he opened the door. That was me.
Oh.
That's Pyro.
I didn't see it open.
Oh, don't do it, boys.
Oh no, there's a 1,000 legger on my fucking wall.
What is that, a well or a latrine?
It's a little water creek thing. I don't know the specific word.
Nah, I'm too lazy.
It's really
Cistern?
weird though. Something like that. I don't remember. It's kind of weird. It runs. I don't know. I'm blanking on how to describe it, but
It's quite the homestead, eh?
Yeah, I mean, when I went to the battlefield a couple weeks ago, I mean that was there. They had there was a little underground like water, like a little creek or whatever, and then there were these like holes where they dug it up or whatever, and it was kind of neat. CSA moving to CSA moving to retake C. We're gonna make a vlog on that trip eventually. I got a lot of footage of it. I just haven't focused on it yet. Union's about to hit last stand. And I think our first LAB 20th Georgia has finally been eliminated. Maybe?
It looks that way. They fought valiantly. That was a real difference maker, to be honest with you.
It was huge. Distracted a lot of Union. CSA up by a flag. I think he's trying to cap the point.
Hey, could I have some guys come over here to put me in skirmishing so I can put this flag up?
Kill him, kill him.
Fire there, flag, get the flag, get the flag.
What?
Get the flag. Oh my god,
What?
get the flag.
Oh shit, you're
That
Union?
just happened.
Crap, I didn't even realize.
How did he?
Where?
How does he not know?
Get that goddamn flag.
Shout out to the relentless Yankee Yankee artillery.
Let's go.
Back's going.
What the heck?
Jeez, I can't believe we just witnessed that.
Holy shit. Is he Rambo?
Uh-oh, well,
I'm running back to my line.
I mean, they finally pushed him out, but Union charge in the center.
Yeah, I gotta make a push here. But I think it's gonna cost him last stand.
Yeah, Union's should hit last stand.
Say the N-word. That's not cool. I hope you know. Ow! Stay alive, Storm.
Oh, someone killed the guy taking that flag down.
There they go. So all the Union guys, once they die, they don't come back. Those couple Union guys over there look to be still alive.
They're still hit over there.
I think this round is pretty much done. 4 minutes left on that clock. I don't think you're knocking your opponent down a morale stage in a quarter when you can't respawn.
Absolutely not. Great response from the CSA, and well fought by the Union as well, of course.
I don't know what changed. I mean, second US balanced over to Union, right? Or no, they balanced from Union to CSA. I was gonna say if they balanced from CSA to Union, it's like, well, that's the winning group, but
yeah,
no, they swapped. So this was fascinating.
I think you just really saw the CSA actually work together here and be a little more conservative. How many reckless charges did we see? We saw one at the start there, but that's about it. Oh my god.
Anyways, Union trying to charge this point. What a turnaround.
Absolutely. Good work.
So CSA are going to be able to hold that. First Ohio Midwest Brigade now going over. I probably should not have pulled off. 4th New Jersey, I wanted to see who was there, though. 4th New Jersey kind of holding back, though. CSA might hit braking here, but again, not really going to matter or mean anything.
Not at this point. 2 minutes left here.
Get up to this fence, pussy.
Hey, come here, buddy.
Everyone fighting hard still.
You scared? Come here, Blondie.
That's a lot of dang Yankees, boy.
Get up. Where you going? Turn around, Blondie. Where's he
Come
running?
here, boy.
Oh, they got it down.
Oh, that's not good.
Hey,
got
buddy,
him.
come here. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, come here. Come here. I wanna...
So, 2 Union groups still moving on that right. What are we doing here, guys?
Going to join the fellas in the shed.
Yeah, here comes 4th New Jersey.
Oh, here we go.
Enemy flags north. He's turning right, I think.
All on the snake fence. All on the snake fence.
Up here.
On the northwest.
1 minute 20 left.
Independent fire.
Get on the snake fence and shoot him. Don't charge
On the
him.
snake fence, boys.
Don't charge him.
I felt that. I felt that.
Shift left.
Take your shots and get the P.
So you do have Union charging up at the artillery. You can see at top right.
Yep.
But
Blah, blah. Flag, go straight for me.
50 seconds left. More CSA pouring down the hill. First LAB, 7th, 14th Tennessee. And that should clean that up. 40 seconds left.
Up and over, boys. Up and over.
Yeah. You got any more thoughts for this round?
Not really. Really well fought by the Union. Heck of a bounce back by the CSA. And it looked like a really fun battle to be a part of, I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what a turnaround, especially when things balance out for round 2. It's such an insane turnaround, granted. CSA's got a nice spawn on this map. They can get to this middle point first, since we saw they had a great defensive position. Union responded accordingly, but CSA just kept it up the whole game. Really well done on their part. But regardless, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go to the description. Support us on Patreon where you can get live streams of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get raw gameplay footage of our events with no commentary UI. On top of that, we have our Discord and merch there. But I really appreciate all of you watching. It means the world. This is a blessing to do. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good night.
All right, y'all.